Hey, welcome to Miss D6 Women's Sports.
For day 2 of the draft. So we're gonna see what's going on. Hold on 1 second. All right, y'all. It's day 2. My partner in crime, he'll be here in a minute. Please subscribe to this channel, Miss D6 Women's Sports. We on day 2 of the draft. We'll see who my Lions get. BD, Big Dog Sports also is coming up. Let me see. All right. So some of the players that's waiting around was projected first round picks. They still waiting for their name to be called here in the second round. We starting. Uh, San Francisco's on the clock, and we'll see what's going on with that. So they on the clock. All right, y'all. I'm very excited. Come on, come on, come on. Woo! They on the clock. Yeah, they said they come with it. I messed up. Trying to get my live stream together here. We'll see if they close. All right. Yeah. All right, y'all. Woo. I'm nervous about what my Lions gonna do. They did okay. They got 2 offensive linemen. My team's Detroit Lions. So we'll see what's going on with them. They taking their time, San Francisco. Let me share my screen. Whew. All right, y'all. We're gonna see. Whew. So they need an offensive tackle, edge, wide receiver, center, safety. Yeah, they need an office. They need mostly everything. They have some injuries on the defense. So yeah, they need an edge rusher. Brandon Ayuk. You know. So Nick statement hitting Jills was Markel Bell, Chris Bell, Traden Stukes, and Ted Hurst is for the wide receivers. Safety, Trey Dane, Stokes, and Markel Bell for the offensive tackle. So we'll see. Okay. So they said best available, but ESPN, they got corner Gerard McCoy. He a pretty good size. He's 6'1", 188. And they got the safety Emmanuel McNeil for Toledo. He's 6'4". So we'll see. All right, they got Denzel Boston. He's waiting. Let's see if San Francisco pick him up. Because he was a first round projection. But yesterday was a lot of surprises. A lot of teams did a lot of things. I'm like, what is going on? Whew. And Malachi Fields for Notre Dame. So we'll see if they pick up Malachi or Denzel. But we never know with these teams. So I'm very nervous. Whew. Hope the Lions don't know. They did okay. My Lions did okay. But we'll see. Oh. Okay. They taking their time, y'all. They taking their time. Whew. Yeah, they offense 3.8 rushing team worse since 2004. So, they can go either way. But they need to protect and also give Brock Purdy some weapons. So they can go either way. We'll see. We will see. Whew. So we're gonna see if any trades tonight too, because yesterday was a few trades. It was kind of slow at the end. It got to the trades. We'll see if the 49ers keep this pick, trade it, or just stay put. We'll see. Second round has value, especially at the top. So come on. All right, y'all. The pick is in. The pick is in. The pick is in. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Whew. Let's see what the 49ers pick. They could take anything right now. They need everything, basically. Okay. Dejon Stribling, excuse me. Ole Miss. So he started his career at Washington State. Dejon Stribling. That's not the receiver I thought they was going to take, but like I said, so many surprises. Maybe they picked a wide receiver that probably fits them. Wow. Okay. He's 6'2", nice size. He had 55 receptions, 811 yards, and 6 receiving TDs. So, Ole Miss had a pretty good season. They made it to the playoffs pretty deep. So yeah, we kind of benefit from that. So we'll see how this work out for them. Can he put them on the field right away? So the next available is Gerard McCoy, still on there, and Emmanuel McNeil Warren. So yeah. So now the Arizona Cardinals come back. They already got Jeremiah Love. They need QB, offensive tackle, edge, safety, and DT. So, is a quarterback in the second round? Maybe. But I would think they would go for like the offensive line or defensive line. It'd be a little safer picks for Arizona. But what do I know? They picked a running back and they don't have a quarterback. So, and the offensive line as well is important. So you have to have somebody to block for that special running back that you got. So, but they couldn't pass up on Jeremiah Love. So, yeah. So we will see, y'all. All right. We will see. All right, y'all. Arizona Cardinals. Okay. They need a lot too. Like they don't have a quarterback. They picked a running back, no offensive line. They need defensive tackle help. Yeah, they got to get with it. We'll see. Okay, they went Chase Bisnatis from Texas A&M. So he switched from right tackle to left guard. Pretty big guy. So they got somebody that on the offensive line that helps a future quarterback and the running back they have. So we'll see what they do with the quarterback position. I don't know who they have. 6'5", 315. Nice ass. That's a big kid. Big young man. He was 13 all ACC, SEC. All right. So they can move him around. He play tackle, left, right, guard, left guard, right tackle. So yeah, the first two picks was interesting, but a safe pick for the Arizona Cardinals after kind of reaching. Next up, we have the Buffalo Bills. They need wide receiver, yes, edge, linebacker, offensive guard, and cornerback. I don't know what they would do. I would go with a offensive guard, an edge, and maybe a corner. I would kind of back away from the wide receiver. You might have some wide receivers coming up. I would try to get into AJ Brown sweepstakes. So they decided already. We're gonna see who they got. They ain't take too much time, the Buffalo Bills. So we'll see. All right, y'all. So Denzel Boston was not selected. They selected Stribling, of course. So, of course, once again, David Boston, wide receiver, 6'4", and Gerard McCoy. They might go corner, offensive guard, which would be good, but you never know with these teams. They might go wide receiver. We will see. All right, y'all. Let's see what the Bills gonna do. They ain't take too much time, did they? Already, they get like 7 minutes. They already knew what they wanted. Once the other teams did what they did. So they might go offensive line and sack 40 times, Jared Allen. Not Jared Allen, Josh Allen, excuse me. They went linebacker. Okay. That was one they need. TJ Parker from Clemson. All right, okay. So they got one they need. They didn't go off the rails with it. Okay. He led the ACC with 3 fumble recoveries. TJ Parker from Clemson is going to the Buffalo Bills. Okay. He's 6'3", 263. Edge, nice size. Pretty fast on the edge. So I like this. All right. Yeah, it's like he fit with the Buffalo Bills try to do. They love the edge rushing and the scheme they play. He would fit very well with them. Nice, he can stop the run. He had 39 tackles for a loss, second most since 2023. So, okay, we have a trade alert. A trade alert. Las Vegas trade the pick. And they traded to Houston. So, second round, pick 4. Houston will be picking and taking over the Raiders pick. So they need center, defensive tackle, cornerback, edge. They're looking for mostly off defense. So we got some people here. Defensive tackle, Caden McDonald. He's 326 from OSU. And we have Tennessee's Gerard McCoy. He's a nice size, 6'1", 188. So they're best available, but best fit, they say, is Caden McDonald for the Houston Texans. Now that the Raiders traded that pick, we'll see what's going on. So please like, share, subscribe to this channel. Miss D61 Sports, also BD, Big Dog Sports is also coming up. So he should be coming up soon. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel and the watch party for the second round. My team is the Detroit Lions. You can type in the chat if you want to. Who's your team? The Raiders have traded their pick to the Houston Texans, and so they already know they picked. So I'm on commercial right now. The pick is in. The pick is in, y'all. So they got best available Gerard McCoy. Will he be off the thing? Denzel is still not picked yet. Caden McDonald still not picked. And these was first round projection players. But like I said, the first round was kind of weird with certain picks. I said yesterday 4 or 5 picks was kind of weird. I didn't expect those players to get off the board that early or that high, but they did. But you know, we never know what these teams are thinking. So yeah, man. All right, you know what? I had to kind of mute this. I got the commercials on. I'm sorry, I'm talking and you can't hear me. And the Houston Texans got the Raiders pick. They traded out. Let's see what the Houston Texans gonna do. All right. All right, y'all. With the Texans draft an offensive guard, a center, a defensive tackle, cornerback, and edge. That's all the things they need. All right, y'all. Okay, they got K. McDonald. That was the best fit, they said. Okay. Ohio State, K. McDonald, 6'2", 326, nice size, defensive tackle. You know, they love some defense down there in Houston, so that's a nice fit. I kind of figured they was gonna do that. Yeah, I like that pick. All right. So, BD, your Giants is on the clock. They need a wide receiver, defensive tackle, offensive tackle, cornerback, and offensive guard. Will Boston go to New York from Washington? Wide receiver, 6'4", 212, or will they get the corner, Gerard McCoy, which is the best available? But they might go in a different direction. You never know. So K. McDonald got to go out the green room. The last few picks was not in the green room, so that's good. All right, y'all. Hope you watching, BD. It's your Giants. I hope you don't crash out if they don't pick the player that you want. Hope you don't crash out. All right. So they got K. McDonald. The pick is in for the Texans. They got him walking down. He got drafted. He's still in the green room. A lot of players was not in the green room. All right. He get the hug Roger Goodell. They told you not to do it. Don't be hugging. You crying and hugging. Crying and hugging. All right. All right. Okay. 6'2", 326. 6'1", 326. Yeah. You're not gonna move him out the office alignment. You're not gonna be able to move him. Low to the ground. You get low to the ground. Run stuffer. Now he's not a pass rusher, as they say, but he's good to run. He will hold the line so the other guys can get in and tackle. He barely can move him around because he's a big guy. So they got Joey Bosa and Chase Young. If you have at least a Joey Bosa career or even a Chase Young career, he'd be okay. All right, y'all. Giants picking. The pick is in for them. We'll see who they get. Giants got a lot of picks. They picked fourth round, fifth pick. So okay, D'Amico, he liked that defense. Oh wow. He said it's better to get drafted in the second round because they don't have that option against you. So it's not where you start, it's where you finish. So just think about it. I know you want to get drafted earlier. Yes, the money changes, but if you have a good career and do your thing, the money will come. The money will come. It's not where you drafted. So shoot, my line's way down there. So with Denzel Boston, y'all, we go. He's a big wide receiver. Gerard McCoy, next to best available. We'll see. Or Emmanuel McNeil Warren, the safety from Toledo. And I hope my lines will get move up and see if we can get some of these early second round picks. But my lines never do what they supposed to do. Oh wow, OC Umenara, I like him. Colton Hood, cornerback, Tennessee. Now I didn't expect that. That's not the cornerback I expected, but he 5'11", 193. I would pick the taller corner, but that's just me. He's not short, but his uncle Robert Hood spent 9 years in the NFL as cornerback, so he could get some pointers from his uncle. So yeah. So Denzel Boston still out there, and Gerard McCoy still out there. And they need a wide receiver, defensive tackle, cornerback, and offensive guard. So the Raiders, they switch picks. So all right, man, that's crazy. The players that I don't know. I don't know. I'm very shocked with these picks. Yeah, they just all over the place. So what's going on with Denzel Boston? A lot of these teams did need a receiver, and some I don't know. I don't know. But he wasn't the corner I thought. So the pick is in for the Raiders. The pick is in for the Raiders. They not messing around with Denzel Boston. Get out that green room. Is he in the green room? I think he's in the green room. I think so. All right, y'all. Oh wow. Oh, Matt Millen, he looking bad. The Lions fan booing him. Wow. I barely recognize him. Matt Millen, he messed up my dang on Lions. They held on to him too long, and the picks he used to have is like, wow. Okay, Drayton Stukes, Arizona safety. Okay, nice size, 190. Drayton Stukes. So right in that area, he ran a 4.33, pretty fast. Decent size, 6 feet. Safety, 190. Yeah, he could cover 4.3 speed. That's pretty good closing speed for safety. That's a nice pick for him. I like that. Can't go wrong with defense. Okay, Raiders. So Cleveland need wide receiver, offensive tackle, corner, and offensive guard. Um, they can go cornerback. Uh, I would go with Denzel for a wide receiver. So, all right, pick us in. They ain't take no time. Cleveland, they ain't take no time. All right. Well, commercial break. Um, so yeah, so far, some kind of shockers. Um, you still got Denzel Boston still out there. Gerard McCoy still out there. Cleveland, was certain, their defense good. Certain spots, of course, they say they need a corner, yes. But other than that, their defense is pretty stacked. So I would go if I was them. But hey, what did I know? With the wide receiver, they don't need no quarterback. I don't know. Quarterback, are they serious? I would go wide receiver and offensive tackle and offensive guard, quarterback. That's what ESPN said. You already got um Deshaun Watson on payroll, and you definitely got a young up and coming Shadura Sanders, quarterback. How disrespectful! They don't need a quarterback, and if you do draft a quarterback, it ain't gonna be in the second round. Are they serious? ESPN. Woo! Wow. Just scratch that off. I don't think they need a quarterback, y'all, but they definitely need a wide receiver. Um, they lost some people, so yeah, that's funny. A quarterback. Okay. Woo! That's funny. That's funny. That's too funny. Yep, that's too funny, y'all. But the pick is in for the Cleveland. They ain't take all these teams. They not wasting no time. It's going back pretty fast, pretty fast. So if they pick a quarterback, I know the fans gonna be and Cleveland fans gonna be they're gonna crash out. Quarterback. This can't be real, y'all. Woo! Come on, Lions. I need my Lions to kind of go up and grab some of these early picks because we don't pick till like the 50th. So I I got to do a trade or something. Y'all got to move. Y'all got some pieces to trade. Some I don't know. There's a lot of players I'm seeing right now. I'm like, oh, the Lions need to get that, especially on the quarterback. Cornerback position. We got a lot of injuries on our secondary. So best available: Gerard McCoy, Mason Thomas, Denzel Boston, Emmanuel McNeil Warren, and Avion Terrell. So a lot of one wide receiver, a bunch of one edge, and a lot of cornerbacks. So here we go, y'all. The pick is in for Cleveland. Let's go. All right, Joe Hayden. I like Joe Hayden. Hard hitting Joe Hayden. You know they're gonna boo him. He in Pittsburgh, y'all. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, Denzel. Finally. He going to play with Shador. Woo! Yes. I like that pick. Nice size, y'all. 6'4", 212. Woo! I like that pick. Okay. Give the young man some receivers to throw to here. All right, y'all. I like that for Shador. Now Shador just throw the ball up and then do a lot of routes with that. The fade route. He could go down the middle. He could do it the slot. You could put him everywhere. Nice size. Yes. You run great routes. Okay, all right. Wow, 20 reception TDs since 2024. All right. Denzel Boston. He finally off the clock. Now you got Gerard McCoy. You guys, you still got some people that need to be, the pick is in for Kansas City. Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. All right, y'all. Let's see what they do. They need a wide receiver, edge, DT, tight end, quarterback. They need a lot of these teams. They lost a lot. They had a lot of injuries. They in transition, this team is. They lost some veterans, but we'll see. R. Mason Thomas, edge. He's 6'2", 241. Kind of small edge. Oh, that's interesting. His name is R. Mason. So that's his first name, R. Mason Thomas. 6'2", 241. He got quickness. Can he do it in the NFL at that size? So he can play the run for his size. I'm wondering, would they move him to like a safety where he could play in the box as a linebacker with his size? He got nice height. So, okay. Bengals on the clock, y'all. That was a good pick. R. Mason Thomas will be going to Kansas City, baby. All right, y'all. The Bengals. It's on the clock, y'all. The Bengals need everything. The quarterback, offensive tackle, wide receiver, linebacker, and offensive guard. And we'll see if they can get keep Joe Burrow happy. Got some rumblings with Joe Burrow. Might want to leave, so might want to grab a quarterback later. If you can try to develop somebody. So I don't know. So the Bengals is up, and they got the pickers in. The Bengals, and they gonna boo them too, because the Bengals is also a rivalry of Pittsburgh, and they in Pittsburgh for this draft. So Ken Anderson, okay, all right, y'all. Cassius Howell. Okay. Edge 6'3", 253. Edge. He a little bit bigger than R. Mason Thomas. So wow. Okay. You got speed off the edge. They might could put him in the box as well. Um, so he can play man to man. They said, okay, okay, 11 sacks. Okay, so they might move him around. Cassius Howell is an edge rusher out of Texas A&M, y'all. We'll see. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Dang, Gerard McCoy still out there, y'all. Zion Young, another edge, 6'6", 262. That's going fast. New Orleans, they ain't messing with them. They ain't messing with it. Woo, Marquise Colston. Go ahead, Marcus Colston. Marquise Colston. Okay, I like that. All right, Christian Miller. Okay, Georgia. Okay, can't go wrong. That's a big guy. 6'4", 321. All right. He geeked up. Geeked up. Geeked up. Play with the Saints, y'all. He geeked up. Now the Miami Dolphins on the clock. They just picked up Malik Willis. And they need wide receiver, quarterback, edge, tight end, and safety. They got Gerard McCoy still. He's still as best available in the safety. Emmanuel McNeil Horn. So somebody going to South Beach. We'll see. Oh man. So he had 30 defensive tackle pressures since 2024. So he's a beast, y'all. That's a nice pick for the Saints. Hey, that's why I said the Lions we need to move up and get some of these beasts out here. Wow. Whew, they taking their time, Miami. All right, y'all. Commercial. The suspense. Who is the Dolphins going to take? You know, you still got Gerard McCoy out there, Emmanuel McNeil Horn. These two have pretty good size for the cornerback and safety position. They did more taller corner and safety, which I want the Lions to trade up and get. I keep saying that. I don't know what the Lions can give and not give, but I don't know. A lot of these players can really help us right now. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. This is crazy. This is crazy. Mm-mm-mm. So I don't know. Yeah. Oh my. This is crazy. So during the commercials, I want to do some NFL draft trivia. Let's see what the dang on Dolphins do, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. The White Stevenson is gonna make the pick for the All Pro for the Dolphins back in the day. Jacob Rodriguez. Okay. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. 6'1", 231. Uh, I don't know. All right, them Alliance. I forgot I thought it was farther down. Okay, y'all. My Alliance. We definitely need edge. DT. Running back, we could kind of hold off. Offensive tackle, we could hold off. We got some tackles yesterday, but it don't hurt to get more. I would go with edge and corner. We got a lot of injuries on our secondary. A lot of injuries. We don't know if how Terry Arnold injury is. Brian Branch is I don't know. So would it be McCoy or Zion Young for Mizzou? So the guy that Miami have, Jacob Rodriguez, kind of remind me of Zach Thomas. If he could play like Zach Thomas, undersized, that'd be great for Miami. Maybe that's what they was thinking, huh? If you go back into history. So we got the pick because okay, the Lions did trade. The Jets traded their pick to the Lions. Okay, I'm about to say, hold on, we was 50th. Okay. All right. Thank you, Lions. Thank you. Yes. Let's give them applause. Yes. We got a trade. Finally. A trade finally. All right. Dang, you're like, oh man. All right, Derek Moore, 225 edge. Okay. We got a Michigan guy. Okay. Okay. Now when we get a Michigan guy, he's okay. It's not the guy I would have picked, I guess. Yeah, it's nice. Would it be an edge at 225? No. I probably move him in linebacker. You know. Okay. I'm not mad, but I'm like, okay. Baltimore Ravens. Can we get can we get uh Lamar Jackson a wide receiver, please? Can we quit messing around? Now, even though I'm not a Baltimore Ravens fan per se, I like Lamar Jackson, and I think they be kind of doing him real dirty since they've been on the dang on Baltimore Ravens, getting him some low budget receivers. Can we give him a quarter wide receiver? So you moved up to get Derek Moore. Hmm, I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't think they're taking a corner or a safety because ESPN got, of course, Gerard McCoy. He's still up there. Um, the next pick is probably the Buccaneers. They probably take one of these guys, Emmanuel McNeil Warren or Gerard McCoy. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. This is crazy. Uh, dang on Lions. Mm. So I don't know. All right. So that was my Lions. They traded up, but I don't know. Okay, Baltimore, the pick is in. What Baltimore gonna do? What is Baltimore going to do? So they said who they gonna pick? I'm gonna say another player. I'm gonna play a little bit of trivia. We'll see. Well, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's see what Baltimore gonna do. All right, y'all. Man. Okay, don't boo the kids, Pittsburgh. Dang, y'all boo the kids like that? Mark Ingram, who played a second, played with the Baltimore Ravens and also the Saints. All right. Mark Ingram, so y'all got a problem with that? All right. Uh, 6'6", 262. Edge. Okay, hold on. Why would you not pick Zion Young? I like Moore, don't get me wrong. Huh? Okay. I don't know these picks, y'all. I mean, they okay. Six five, 262. Wow. 18 tackles for loss. Okay, now, wow. Okay, now, Brad Holmes, what are you doing? What are you doing? You move up. Derek Moore, you better do your thing. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know, man. But y'all keep who? What? Defense is nice, but I don't know. I don't know no more, y'all. I don't know. That's crazy. I don't. That's crazy. I'm crashing out, and it's not in my team. Brian Dave Barber, Josiah Trotter. I think he's the son of Jeremiah Trotter. Josiah. That's not bad. He's 6'2", 237, and he went to the Bucks. Okay, you know the Bucks love the defensive end, the defensive side. He got decent size, nice size. So Missouri doing pretty good on the defense end. They got two back-to-back second rounders. So if he play anything like his father, his father was real tough man. Anchored that those NFC East teams that Donovan McNabb played on, and you already got his brother to play on the Eagles, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. So this is Josiah Trotter. Okay. Okay, trade alert, y'all. Trade alert. The Colts get the trade, they trade their pick to Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh get another pick. Okay, Pittsburgh. They got another pick here that they picked before. Steelers need everything. Quarterback, offensive guard, offensive tackle, safety, DT. They're in transition here. So I don't know. Wow. That's crazy, y'all. I don't know. All right, the pick is in, y'all. Jeremy Bernard, wide receiver, Alabama. 6'1", 206. Okay. Okay. Nice little size. So I don't know. Falcons on the clock. All right. Jeremy Bernard. Oh, nah. Wow. These picks are interesting. Um, so once again, Jerry McCoy is on still look, they still say best available. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Falcons take him. They do need a corner. They need a wide receiver, defensive tackle, offensive tackle, linebacker. They got Anthony Hill as best fit from Texas. So we'll see Anthony Hill will be a Falcon or somebody else because some of the people that my Lions picked and Baltimore picked, I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know, y'all. That's crazy. Hey, political Lil, how you doing? Ah, right. She's winning in life, political Lil. She already won in life. Her mom said she won. She don't need it. She already loaded. So you're right. Who's your team? Political Lil, if you got a football team, type it in the chat. So the pick us in for we'll see. Ah man. All right, man. Oh yeah, the Indiana Bears. They gonna be close to Indiana. Oh, you like B More and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh doing a good job in the draft. I don't like the picks that the Ravens did because they're not helping Lamar Jackson with some receivers. Political. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what's going on. But what do I know? All right, y'all. The Falcons, they flying high. They flying high. They getting ready to we're getting ready to see who they pick. Okay, y'all. The pick is in. The pick is in. The pick is in. The pick is in. All right, y'all. Come on, Falcons, let's see what you got. Avion Terrell, Clemson, cornerback. Okay. 5'11", 186. So I think they already got his brother play on the team. So I think is that the same Terrell? Yup. AJ Terrell. So they went hometown, huh? Okay. So the Terrell brothers is going to play with each other. They playing with the Falcons. Two brothers on the same team. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. Minnesota. Now, this is weird because the Cleveland Browns, they say they need a quarterback. I don't know how look. I like McCarthy, but he frustrated the Jetta. The Jetta was very frustrated last year. And I don't see no quarterback here on the list. So yeah. Wow. So oh, they traded the pick. Minnesota traded that pick to the Panthers, y'all. So the Panthers are now on the clock. Okay. They ain't call it yet, but I don't see okay. So the Panthers traded that pick. They traded it off to the Carolina Panthers. I don't know why. Unless they move back a little bit. We'll see. They need all the help they can get in certain spots. The pick is in, y'all. They know who they want. Panthers knew who they want. That's why they moved up. The pick is in. They ain't take no time. After they made that trade with Minnesota, it's like, okay, we got it. Okay. That's interesting. Texas Tech, man. Hold on. Texas Tech. That's getting them. Okay, Texas Tech, Lee Hunter, decent defensive tackle, 6'4", 318. They call him the fridge, like the late great William Refrigerator Perry. He transferred from Auburn, y'all. He went to Texas Tech. Okay, so Lee Hunter, 6'4", 318. That's a big fella. They got a nice stuffer up the middle here. Okay, Texas Tech cleaning it up. I never knew Texas Tech to be like defense. You know, they always offense. You know, Patrick Mahomes come from Texas Tech, so they doing their thing on the defensive side. They got a few defensive players that's there, man. Yeah, they was scared to come out this year, but hey, she wins. How you doing? But yeah, man, interesting picks. But you know, I'm not the Panther pick is pretty good. You know, they got what they needed. Jets. The Jets fans out there, let's see. Y'all need a wide receiver, quarterback. Y'all need everything. um, yeah. I wonder what's going on with Gerard McCoy because nobody picking him yet. What's the word? I mean, he's dropping. They keep saying the best available, and they ain't picked him yet. They picked a lot of corners, a lot of safeties, but um, yeah. They just traded back Minnesota. They traded back a little bit. They took the Panthers pick. The Panthers picked the traded with Minnesota so they can get Lee Hunter. And they just took their 19th pick. So yeah, but a lot of these teams know what they want. They trading and they getting the players they want. They ain't the players I'm thinking they should get at certain points. But hey, what do I know? So we will see. Pick is in, y'all, for the Jets. Jets, Jets. New York Jets. That's a little slogan. We'll see, Jets. We will see. Gerard McCoy? I don't know how far you're gonna drop. Mm-hmm. These ain't gonna commercials. Yeah, let's see. See what the Jets get. Hold on 1 second. All right, y'all. Let's see. D'Angelo Pons, Indiana, Clemson. I mean, wow. So 5'9", 182. Cornerback. Oh wow, kind of small. Okay. Now what's going on with Gerard McCoy? So now the Vikings on the clock. They moved back. They gave the 17th pick to the Carolina Panthers. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Interesting. Interesting with Pons. That's a small guy. Let's see if he got some grit. Hold on 1 second. All right, y'all. Pick is in for the Vikings after they traded back with the Carolina Panthers. Pick is in. Come on, y'all. Okay. Jake Golday from Cincinnati, 6'5", 238, 239. That's a big guy. Okay, pretty good guy. Okay. All right. Cincinnati linebacker, Jake Golday. Okay. Green Bay is on the clock, y'all. Green Bay is on the clock. But they going all defense the needs, he said. Offensive tackle is only um position on the offensive side that they say they needed. Something must be going on with Jerry McCoy. Anthony Hill still out there. So let me see. So best available is still Gerard McCoy. Who else they got? Anthony Hill. Manuel Warren, Eli Showers, Zachary Branch, Brendan Chase, Chris Brazil the second, Gabe Jacobs, C.J. Allen, Emmanuel Prignon, Keontae Scott, Jennings, Dunker, A.J. Causey, Antonio Williams, Malachi Fields. Yeah, Malachi Fields still out there. Okay, look at that. Wow. So that's the list of available players, but some of them was projected to go higher. So that's crazy. Where is Malachi Fields going to go? That is crazy, y'all. Wow. The pick is in. The pick is in for Green Bay, y'all. The pick is in for Green Bay. All right, y'all. Whew. All right, y'all. Pick is in. Let's see. They need wide receiver. No, they need edge, corner. So some big names out there still that they haven't got to. Would it be drafted this high? So I don't know. All right. Come on, y'all. By the way, if you're coming in, you don't know, this D61 Sports. Also, I was streaming as well with Big Dog Sports. He should be coming in to cover this second round. I might do the third round. I'm not sure. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel. On my way to 500. Um, I'm at 231. Will be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button on your way in, please. I need a lot of likes here. So thank you for coming in, and we'll see. Pick us in. They haven't announced it yet. All right, y'all. Brandon Cease, South Carolina, cornerback, 6 feet, 189. So Brandon Cease, I think I'm saying her name right. Okay, they got one they needs. Decent size. Um, yeah. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Hey Reddit, how you doing? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Hey, political Leo. Look, I'm trying to get some of the newer people to um, you know. Hey Reddit, um, subscribe. Reddit, who's your team if you watch football? So the Colts are on the clock. They look at for edge, wide receiver, linebacker, safety, and center. So we'll see what the Colts do. Hold on 1 second. I am. Yeah, I'm gonna cover this, and they let me up. I will. I will. I'm doing a separate live stream. I'm supposed to be doing it with somebody. They can't come on right now. So yeah, if they invite me up, I will do the ladies panel. I would love to do that. Hey, she wins. I didn't say hey. I'm sorry. So yeah. So let me see. All right, y'all. C.J. Allen. They selected C.J. Allen, linebacker from Georgia. So Georgia started to get some the ball rolling in the second round here. C.J. Allen. Okay. The Eagles. So they need tight end, offensive line, linebacker, safety, and edge. So all right. All right, y'all. Oh yeah, you like the Steelers? Yeah, they're in Pittsburgh this year for the draft. Yeah, the Steelers pretty good. Steelers are pretty good. Um, yeah, I'm rooting for Lamar Jackson, of course. Um, Shador Sanders. So yeah. Okay, Eli Showers. The Eagles made the pick. Eli Showers. Stowers, sir. I'm sorry. I can't even see. I got these glasses on, so I'm sorry, y'all. Eli Stowers. 6'4", 238, 239. He's a tight end. Okay. That seems like they up their alley. They love the tight ends in their scheme to kind of give a release for Jalen Hurts. All right, New England on the clock, y'all. New England on the clock. Yeah, they kind of behind. They doing it highlights Stores. Stowers is his name. Eli Stowers. All right, they on the clock, y'all. They on the clock. All right, the pick is in for New England. The pick is in. Let's see the one New England pick. Gerard McCoy, Gerard McCoy is still out there. Jeremiah McCoy is still out there. Excuse me. And Emmanuel Manil Warren is still out there, y'all. So, yeah. Shoot, the way it's going, they can drop to the third round. But once again, that's not where you go, how you start. That's where you finish. But of course, you want to go. The NFL's a little trickier than the NBA. You got a lot of rounds, and the higher you go, the more your money is your money. You know, so yeah, you want the big bucks if you can. So yep, the pick is in. Got to find out who they getting. Going to England, they going probably offensive tackle, um, defensive tackle, stuff like that. I don't think they're gonna get a wide receiver or running back or nothing like that. That's not their mo. They don't do kind of tricky stuff. They kind of be conservative with it. They just go with the flow. What they do, the Patriot way. So I'd be shocked if they go off the rails with a pick they don't have, you know, that they usually don't get. But you never know. All right, y'all. The pick is in. Let's go see what New England gonna do. It really has defense. 17 of 22 picks have been defense.
Airmen preserve that freedom and on the skies.
For 250 years, soldiers have answered the call, winning independence and preserving it. Sailors project America's strength across every ocean around the world. Want to make one here? Guardians that one here.
All right. They select Gabe Jacobs, edge rusher from Illinois, 6'4", 260. Okay. That's the type of edge that they usually have. You know, he kind of shaped like, kind of built like a Richard Seymour was. So that's their style. So like I said, they never really go outside of their style. I'm kind of behind, so and they didn't announce it yet. So yeah. Oh, Gabe Atkins. That's their name all wrong. 27 sacks in 4 seasons, y'all. That's pretty good. But they do pretty good. That's a good pick for New England. It fit probably like you fit their style, what they want to do. All right, the pick is in for Jacksonville. The pick is in for Jacksonville. And they defensive tackle, edge, linebacker, cornerback, and running back. So they did basically everything. Let's see what they pick. All right. Nate Borcher, 6'5", 245. Texas A&M and Texas Tech is cleaning up for us draft picks in the second round, y'all. 6'5", 245. Gonna be a good outlet pass blocker and pass receiver for the Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence. So here you go, y'all. Bears on the clock. They haven't picked yet, y'all.
56 pick, 2026 NFL Draft. The Jacksonville Jaguars select Nate Forfeiture.
Forfeiture.
Texas A&M. Well, there you go, Mel. We were just talking about it. When will these tight ends go off the board? And here comes another one. The second is the last tradition of Nichols. We did line. Block. He get it done as a blocker. Max is really simple. Previous 14 that we did against the last 19. Catches 10.4-yard average, 3 touchdowns against Florida, 3 catches, 35 yards. South Carolina had a solid game. The All-State basketball player, high school. In second blocks, he makes the move. He plays good hands. He's aggressive kid. Quickly finds spots in the defense. They find him up the right spot in this Texas A&M offense.
Okay, so the tight ends, they getting started getting tight ends. Texas Tech, Texas A&M, Clemson. Those are teams. A lot of these teams that's cleaning up. Missouri, cleaning up in the second round here. They're starting to get some of their players on the board, y'all. Bears on the clock. They need safety, defensive tackle, edge, center, and wide receiver. Let's see who they get. Okay. Pick is in for Chicago Bears. They might be on the move closer to Indiana, so I mean Indiana Bears. They're gonna be closer to Indiana than Chicago. Man, see what the Bears gonna do. That's our rival. That's why it's very important for the Lions to draft better. Last year, Chicago Bears was first in the NFC North. And they went far in the playoffs, and they had the year that we supposed to had, but we took a step back big time. Injuries again, and then we didn't get any people in the middle of the season. We didn't get any free agents before the draft, so let's see. They might win this draft as well. Let's see. All right, y'all. I guess they ain't pick yet. Let's see what they're gonna get. What are they going to do? They haven't decided yet. The pick is in. They still coming through with the pick. Kind of surprising so far. with these picks. So Jeremiah McCoy, Emmanuel Warren, Emmanuel Pregnon, Zachariah Branch, and Antonio Williams is the best 5 that Mel Kiper said. That's out there. Let's see if they pick one of those players or kind of go against the grain, which they have been doing all night. Sort of kind of. All right. Let's see what the Bears pick, y'all. Man. So Jamal McCoy injury, that's what it was. Okay. No. Ooh, Lions. Yup, it is. Okay. So he kind of went offensive line. Logan Jones, Iowa. Yep, a little Khalil and some leftovers. I'm gonna show you in a minute. So you got Jeremiah McCoy still out there. Khalil. You have Emmanuel Pregnon and Emmanuel. Can't think of his name. I'm sorry. I think it's in it. Oh, Emmanuel McNeil Warren. You got Anthony Hill still out there. They was projected first round pick. Zachariah Branch. So a lot of these players were projected first round, but some of the teams picked opposite. I think with Jeremiah McCoy, they say coming off an injury and they're concerned about that. So yeah, some leftovers. That's some leftovers, political ill. So a lot of teams are afraid to pick McCoy, even though he seemed like he'd be better than a lot of these safeties, and then they pick cornerbacks they pick as well. But okay, the pick is in for Cleveland. Okay, he's off the board, y'all. Emmanuel McNeil Warren, projected first round, 6'4", 201. I like that pick for them. I like that. All right. I want the Lions to get something like that, but Toledo. Yeah. Okay, y'all. But Jeremiah McCoy is still out there. All right. Ooh, this guy, yeah, itching. It is. It is hard on them, especially if you think you're going to the first round. They kind of slip to the second round. You don't know what the general manager looking for. Sometimes they bring up your old past transgressions. They bring up your injuries. Um, Sometimes just a slightly off combine will mess you up politically. We all know that. So yeah, it's tough on the youngsters. Yeah, it's tough waiting. It's a long wait. Um, that's why you see a lot of them go home. They don't come to New York because they don't want to sit in the dressing room and say, you know what, I'm not going to get drafted. So that's one thing I think a lot of these leagues do. They invite players to come. They know they might get picked in the top 10, so they won't have you sitting in the room by yourself. Okay, Martin Klein, Michigan, tight end, 6'6", 248. He goes to the Houston Texans, excuse me. So that's pretty good. 6'6", 248. That's a big guy. Nice target. So we'll see. Nice target for C.J. Stroud. Texas got pretty good picks. Texas got pretty good picks. Nice blocker. Mine is pretty good. All right, the Titans, y'all. The pick is in. The Titans, the pick is in. So we'll see who they get. They need an edge, wide receiver, offensive guard, running back. So they'll be okay. Let's see what the Titans get. Will they get a weapon for Cam Ward? Yeah, let's see. Wow, his injury must be really, really devastating right now because Gerard McCoy is slipping this late. The 28th pick. So we'll see. Will he go to the Titans? Will they take a chance on Jermod McCoy or Anthony Hill still out there? Will they take a chance on him? I don't know if he's injured and why they ain't take him. I don't know. This is wow. I don't know. But Jermod McCoy, nice ass. Alliance. Let's see if we got another move up here. So I don't know. Let me see something right quick. Let's see. Who they pick? I'm gonna go. Offensive guard. Gonna take the big fella. Gonna take that big fella. Pick us in, so you gotta know soon if they go offense or defense. Nico, he like like the defense. We'll see. Still on commercial, y'all. I said D'Amico. I'm sorry. The Titans. Let's see who they pick. I'm ahead of myself. Cam do need a wide receiver. Running back. I don't know. Let me see what they pick. So they might go offense. They might go offense. Go, we back, y'all. We back, y'all. Anthony Hill, okay. Anthony Hill, the Texans select Anthony Hill Jr., 6'2", 238 out of Texas. Linebacker. All right, they got one they need. Okay. Yeah, they got a good player, y'all. Anthony Hill Jr. Fast. You can play on the edge. You play linebacker. You can send him out there in coverage with safety. This guy, okay. Something the Lions need, but we can't get these players. We won't move up. Wow. So the pick is in. The Rams on the clock. They took a quarterback. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to tell us something. They took a quarterback the first round, even though Matthew Stafford was playing like MVP candidate. And he might have another 2 years in his career as far as a high level. But they took a quarterback. Okay, so they got a tight end, Max Clare, 6'4", 246, Ohio State. So Ohio State getting it in too. So they select the tight end. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just Ohio State guys. They go pretty fast. They usually like the wide receivers. Now they got a tight end doing pretty good. Lucky pretty good, big guy. Nice blocker. But, so yeah, that's Max Clear. So Buffalo Bills y'all on the clock. Let's see who they get. Man. All right, Broncos trade the pick. They sent the pick to Buffalo, so that's how Buffalo got they moved up to get this second pick, second round, 30th pick. So yeah. yeah, Buffalo on the clock. Let's see, they need a wide receiver, edge, linebacker, offensive guard, and cornerback. So, I would go defense. I think they got enough on offense. I might be wrong. I would go defense. They said best fit is wide receiver Zachariah Branch. He's 5'9", 177. He's kind of small. If he could play like Tyreek Hill, yeah, at that size. Be that size as a wide receiver, you know, I don't know. You better play like I don't know. You better be able to play in the slot. You better be able to move him around at that size. I don't see how he's the best fit. It's kind of small, but maybe it surprised me. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. So I don't know what ESPN saying the best fit is for the Buffalo Bills. You know, I don't know. We on commercial still, but the pick is in, y'all. The pick is in. What are they gonna do? What are we going to do? Well, the Bills going to do this on my team. What are they going to do? What are they going to do with this pick? They might surprise these teams. They just go. You think they going left? They're going right. So where they go with surprises with a pick like a tight end or wide receiver, like a lot of these teams have. But they said Max Clare was a reach for the Rams. Let's see. But they moved up, so they might have. Of course, they have something in mind. They ain't take their time. Once they move up, they know who they're gonna get right away. Once they move up, they know who they're gonna get right away. Right away. So. Okay, we're still in commercial. All right, they haven't picked yet. They haven't announced it yet. Commercials, I'll tell you. All right, Bill. Davidson Igbison, 6'2", 189, cornerback, Ohio State. So Ohio State, okay. They clean it up, 6'2", 189. So the Mount McCoy, so must be wrong. It said next available, and Davidson is not in the next available or the best pick. So we'll see. Okay, we back. Chargers on the clock, y'all. So Broncos decide to move out of the second round. This is an official pick. Yeah, but no son. Okay. Davidson Igbis, no son. Okay. Okay. They needed a corner. They must be really concerned about Damon McCoy. Wow. So they got the Bills selecting defense, all defense for their selection. They defensive there. All right, take us in, y'all, for the Chargers. Take us in. Oh wow. All right. Okay, they good. They went Jake Slaughter, 6'5", 303 from Florida, center. So they went off the board with their needs. So they kind of took a surprise player. I don't think they wasn't impressed with these edges and wide receivers and tight ends and defensive tackles and offensive guards in this second round here. They weren't gonna pick one in the second round. So now Seattle on the clock, but here's an announcement, official announcement, y'all. Wow. Okay. Like I said, they go right instead of left. Sean Merriman. Oh, Sean Merriman. It's official selection. Official word. Sean Merriman did his own little dance. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see with the Seattle Seahawks. They lost Kenneth Walker III, who was the MVP in the Super Bowl. They let him go. So do they go running back? Do they go edge, quarterback, offensive tackle, or wide receiver? Now they keep saying Zachariah Branch. I don't know. Like I said, when you just size at 5'9", 177, you better play like Tyreek Hill. I don't know. Who's going to take a chance on Jahmyr McCoy? Who's going to take a chance on Jahmyr McCoy? Something ain't right here. Something that's not right here. Something just ain't right. Like Keith Sweat said, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going on. All right. What are the defending champ Seahawks going to do with the pick? Are they going to try to get a running back, wide receiver? Let me see. Keith Stan Branch. And go some of the other people. Will they go Malachi Fields? Will they keep harping on? It's supposed to be like a first round pick. He's 6'5", 218. You know, I don't know. We'll see, y'all. Pick us in. The pick us in. What's the suspense? What are the suspense here? Okay. Bud Clark, safety, 6'1", 188 from TCU. Okay, not bad. They love their safeties and corners. They known for that. And trying to build like almost like the Legion of Doom. They got the Hurt the Darkness. I forget what they call these. All right, here we go. Official word. So this is the last pick. So the last pick. So I'm about to shut it down. I'm not going to cover the round 3. And I will kind of update you on that. So everybody, thank you for coming out. I'm not going to cover the 3rd round. So this is Miss D for 611 Sports. I'll give you updates on round 3. I'm out. Peace.